Here are your 4 DVDs for Lashon Hatorah. They cover, this is very comprehensive, they cover in volume 1, it will give you a quick overview of the 10 components of language acquisition. Specifically, the shapes of the letters, and then the vowels, and then the blending, then reading accuracy, reading fluency, building of vocabulary, the learning of the prefixes and the suffixes, and then how to decode, how to break words down and recognize how the prefix suffix affects the word in the middle, like Ben is child, le benai, to his child, le avoseinu, to our fathers, etc. So the child will be able to break the words down, identify the shorish in the middle, and understand the prefix suffix on either side, how it modifies the meaning of the word. So that's a very brief overview. And then part 1 will also get into many activities of how children in preschool will be able to recognize the surah oisius, the letters of the shapes of all the letters of the aleph base. Part number 2, this already gets into 2-letter words and also the discrimination of similar letters. And then it goes into reading accuracy and fluency. It's a 6-step plan, very deceptively simple. It's really very powerful. It can really help a lot of children who unfortunately have begun to not enjoy reading, and possibly much worse than that, actually hate it. So in reading accuracy and fluency, and that part of number 2 of this DVD, it goes through 6 steps which will actually help a child self-correct without being corrected. It's pretty comprehensive. You can see much more of this actually online for free at TorahAnytime.com, which also covers this in detail, called Kriya is Crucial. But this is included in this DVD as well. And it also talks about how to teach the 303 most frequently reappearing Shorashim in Bereshis, in the book of Genesis. And it talks about other programs called the Climbing Har Sinai program, which is matching the picture of these 303 words to its English translation, and then another card of the Hebrew translation, and it will go through a number of other activities like go fish and how to play various activities where the children will reinforce this vocabulary in many modalities and learning styles and various multiple intelligences. It includes playing with vocabulary dice, and the Lashon Hatorah manual is described here in detail, and fortune tellers and the Climbing Har Sinai workbook. There's a lot of information in part 2. Part 3, this will cover an overview of the 4 banners, which covers all the prefixes and all the suffixes. It will then tell you about the 3rd banner, which is all the future tense, that's the red banner, and the past tense, which is the blue banner. It will go through all the various materials and activities that support the child learning the prefixes and suffixes. And finally, it goes through the command cards. I'm not giving you details of what that is now, but you can click on that on the website, what the command cards are more precisely, and you will learn more about it. So that you'll find in part 3. And then part 4 basically goes through all the suffixes of the yellow banner in the Chaf family, the Mem Nun family in the yellow banner, the Hey family, the Vav family, and also introduce you to the color-coded Chumash, and the miscellaneous suffixes and the sorting cards, the red banner for the sorting cards, the blue banner for sorting cards, all the other supporting materials that go with the Lashon Hatorah program, you'll find described between these 4 DVDs to help children acquire language, Lashon Hatorah, the perfection of God's language in order to access Chumash and eventually Nach as well. Enjoy!